Alright, so apparently Activision is hiring some new people, so this could actually be a very good thing. It could be a bad thing, but I don't think it's ever a bad thing for them to hire more professionals in this field. But I just wanted to go over this because I was learning about a couple different things about like AI and machine learning and things like that, and then I just happened to randomly type in Activision machine learning, and then I came across this job posting from demonware. And so basically, reading through all of this, which is on the screen right now, first thing that stuck out to me was build real-time decision engines and personalization systems leveraging A to B testing. So that's a good thing. That's like you shoot your bullet and your bullet registers on the B side, which is the enemy that you shoot at, and it's leveraging that. And that's why sometimes, depending on discrepancies, you might get shot around a corner because the A and B testing was not able to be fulfilled in time. So the machine learning and everything just made the decision for somebody basically. That's what that is. That's what it says when they say things like scalable and terms like that, because things there's so much data coming through in a constant stream that those decisions have to be made in real time. There's no time for them to like hold on, flag on the play, blow the whistle, and then try to bring it back to give a fair decision. It's just not possible. So then machine learning that drive communications and content in and around Activision games. That could mean drive communications, just get people talking about the game, raise the popularity of the game. Content could mean selling items in the game or selling the game in general, or just improving the game. So that could be a good thing. I mean, only time that any of this could really be a bad thing is if it's used in a nefarious and manipulative way. And some things are, but they're not. The main culprit behind anything is greed and being cheap and trying to like scale things and prioritizing scalability in terms of cost over the quality of the service that you're delivering to the people. That's my biggest issue with things. Develop machine learning driven, highly personalized experiences within mobile and web applications. That's again talking about the machine learning, and that's what's having to be programmed in order to make these real-time decision engines work. That's machine learning that's being basically fed into by the users and the players, and then as time goes on it can only get better. So once again, the more people that they have working these type of jobs at the company, the better it's going to be for the players, as long as there can be some type of transparency. And honestly, reading this gives a lot of transparency into what's going on. Work with high volumes of data in both relational and NoSQL data stores. That's basically just, are you able to work with the different types of databases, the type of databases that need to work with other databases in order to function, or the ones that are basically standalone. Develop large-scale AI-driven player engagement platforms that support our live game services across channels including in-game, mobile, and web. That's talking about any of their games. That could be any of their games that Activision has online servers for and services. That could be their mobile games like Call of Duty Mobile, Hearthstone, whatever. There's no telling. It could be anything. It could be their Call of Duty app for the game, to integrate the game stats with your system and your Activision account and your mobile device and everything like that. So you can just keep track of that shit. Work in a collaborative environment with some pretty cool people and huge amounts of data. You see the keyword huge amounts of data. That goes back once again to the real-time decision making. Because of such a large amount of data, they can't hold on to it for very long. Deliver scalable, high volume, high availability player engagement platform. That goes back to the matchmaking, whether it's the, engagement optimized matchmaking, that goes back to the stats and everything like that for the players to be able to keep up with the stats, all of those type of things. That goes to the the stores in general and stuff like that, the microtransactions, the actual like payment processing, all of these type of things are different databases that are being handled and that could possibly be handled by somebody working this type of job, this type of developer position. Essentially they've learned how to code. Increase velocity and operability by building and delivering a machine learning platform in partnership with analytics and data teams. See, so they have different teams. They have this particular position, which is clearly more on the front end, which is more user interface. But then there's also analytics teams. Those are the ones who are like, okay, this is working, this isn't working. And then the data teams. So this job is more so about, like lag compensation, matchmaking. If they had something where the store maybe shows different items to different people, that type of stuff. This is more what this is based off of AI. This is also a very good thing because this could also essentially be working on an anti-cheat. And it's probably not going to come out for this particular game, and maybe not for the particular Warzone engine that's out right now. Maybe they're going to have to, build upon the engine, make a new iteration of it that has the new anti-cheat built in if they do wind up doing something like that. I think what they will do is they're going to use machine learning over a period of time, and what they're going to figure out is a way to stop most of, if not all of, the cheating that goes on within the game, because they're going to develop an AI that can basically work in an automated fashion that can keep watch over everything at all times, essentially. It's not going to be cheap, and it's going to take a lot of time, and they're going to have to use a lot of machine learning and a lot of other things to figure out just the right recipe